Good afternoon, everyone. Love the excitement in this building. This is fantastic. Hello, I am Peter Provenzano, and I'm Chancellor at Oakland Community College. What an amazing turnout today. And just to think, we started to design this building, and it was in the middle of COVID, and I'm looking at architects, and we actually were having conversations about would 200 people really ever get together again? And we were concerned about building it too small. We were concerned about building it too big. I think we built it just right. And we have today over 2,000 people that have RSVP'd for today's event. What a wonderful turnout. How about a round of applause? So the response has been amazing. I've talked to many of you on your way in, and I could just see the look in your eyes. And you kind of have that look that you guys really have nailed this. And I have to tell you, this is really special to us. We've been working on this from start to finish, from idea to today, about 10 years. And it's been a long time coming, a lot of work, a lot of dreaming that has gone into this. And it's an emotional day for us to see the positive reaction from all of you, to see all of you here celebrating with us. And so what I'd like to do, since you have those wonderful glasses in your hand, I won't make you hold them the whole time. I would like to raise a glass and make a toast in celebration not only of this amazing accomplishment, but to OCC's 60 years in business and educating the community. And one of the things I always like to say is if you like the first 60, wait till you see the next 60. So cheers. This new building is our proud new home of our award-winning Culinary Studies Institute. And many of you know that that operation was really at our Orchard Ridge campus in Farmington Hills for many years. But this new building is really defines the future, and it gives you a glimpse of what the future looks like at OCC because it's part of our future plan in action, where the college is committing to innovation, collaboration, student success, and most importantly, our connection to the community. And we did this by leading and listening. We planned with our community, our faculty, students, as well as our partners. And we shared our vision with the City of Royal Oak, who guided us and supported us along the way. We met with key stakeholders, area chefs. I remember 10 years ago downtown having lunch and meeting with the area chefs, the restaurants, as well as the industry to ensure that this facility reflects the collective vision and what we need for the future. As you tour our facilities a little bit later on, you will see state-of-the-art kitchens, modern, flexible classrooms, as well as lab space and collaborative spaces. I'd like to begin by recognizing a few special guests, and we have a situation here. We have so many people here that are here to celebrate, and they gave me 3 minutes. So what I'm going to do is talk about the fact that we have friends from all over. We have friends from Oakland County. So if you're from Oakland County, please raise your hand. Oakland County government. Yes, thank you for being here. I've also seen several of our friends from the City of Royal Oak. City of Royal Oak, wave your hands. Hello, thank you for being here and celebrating. And we have leaders from all of our local municipalities, the state, schools, industry. As I said earlier, the response has been quite tremendous. In fact, odds are if you look to your left and you look to your right, that individual is here celebrating because they've been supporting us along the way. So how about a round of applause for everyone? We also have a few of OCC's Board of Trustees that are here joining us. Today we have Chair Kathleen Bertolini. If you want to just kind of wave your hand. You'll hear from her in just a minute. Trustee Pam Jackson, wave your hand. Pam has been with us from the very beginning of this design. I didn't count, but you've endured hundreds of meetings with the designers and have provided valuable input. We also have Trustee Mavita Burris, who's joining us today, and Trustee Ed Callahan, who have both been invaluable since they're joining the board. We really appreciate all of your support in helping us make all of this happen. And I also want to send out a special thank you to our team that really brought this project to life, our steering committee. that met time and time again, especially during the pandemic. We were all on Zoom at the time. And they really provided the vision and the framework, including Dean Cindy Carbone. Kind of wave your hand. You'll hear from Cindy in a little bit. And Executive Director Dawn Marie Yelko, who's our Executive Director of Culinary Hospitality. Dawn Marie. And I also want to thank our user groups as well as the dedicated faculty, both past and present. In fact, I know I've seen them coming in. I've only talked to a couple. I've seen several of our retired chefs and staff, our culinary team from the past. Please raise your hand. It's because of you that we are where we're at today. So thank you for being here. And I also want to thank our amazing partners. Barton Mallow, who's a valued sponsor of today's event. Thank you, and you'll hear from Ben Maybach in just a little bit. HED Architecture, who designed this building, and now what you have to know is they work basically next door, and so they had an incentive to make the most beautiful building, not just for us, their client, but something that they could look at. In fact, I really get a kick out of the fact that they have a sign in their office, I'm not kidding you, with an arrow to the window that says, "We designed that." And so they find it to be a great recruiting tool for future talent, so we'll accept that. I also want to thank our award-winning culinary team who bring a world-class experience to everything that we do. Chefs Athena Bolger, Doug Gans, Julie Solanke, Greg Stroker, and their entire dedicated team. How about a round of applause for all of them? They are probably all in the back cooking for all of us, so really appreciate what they're doing. And our project team, composed of Tina Kostick, Darren Burgess, Terry Foster, Pam Riles. I saw Bobby Remius is joining us here with her husband. She was here from the very beginning and helped make this possible. She's our former CFO. And I have to thank Bob Kelly for all of his work, making sure this was done on time. And but probably more importantly, Bob, thanks for just tolerating my big ideas and making things happen. So thank you, Bob. Really appreciate it. And I really want to make sure that we have a special thank you to the massive number of people who've planned this event, who are working this event today. It's a huge undertaking, as you can imagine. When I first walked in this morning, this place was buzzing. And I want to just big shout out to that team. Please raise your hand if you're in this room. I know there's a lot of people behind the scenes. Raise your hand if you're working this event, you were part of the committee that planned it, for special recognition. So please. Now, at OCC, we know that a kitchen is more than just a place to cook, and a restaurant is more than just a place to eat. And so it's really a place for us where we connect, we share stories, and we bond. And quite honestly, that's why I love food. It brings people together. And I think you can tell that along the way, probably hearing me talk about this idea that we had for the last 10 years, that I'm just a little bit excited and passionate, not only about this program, but about this building. But I want you to have an opportunity to hear what our chefs have to say.
We've doubled our size of classes going. We knew we could be dangerous. We have the talent here.
Finally have a great facility that matches the incredible students and the teachers that have been here for the longest time.
Great video, and I love that phrase, "We knew we could be dangerous." I thought that was great. So oftentimes I'm asked when people see this building, they say, "Wow, do you really plan on filling this entire building with students?" And that's the idea, and that's the goal. But I have to tell you that we also built this building to be this size, to also accommodate bringing more of the community into this facility. We plan on having cooking demonstrations, cooking classes, corporate team building where employees can come and learn to cook together, which really helps with the team building. And I would recommend for those of you who are couples, this also works in married life from my personal experience. Couples that cook together tend to stay together, and so we'll be participating in that, Cindy and I. But the point is that at OCC, we're committed to the community, and it's because the community created us. And so now what I would like to do is ask County Executive Dave Coulter to say a few words. Dave?
Go Owls! How many of you didn't know that they were the Owls? Come on, raise your hand if you didn't know that. I didn't know a year ago. It's so cool, but you guys know better than I. I am so excited to be here. Pete, you've been talking to me about this building for a number of years, and you could see the glint in his eye when he did. Hi, Doug, how are you? And but it has surpassed my expectations, and especially. Two things stick out. One of the chefs said this, that they've doubled the number of students that are coming here. That personally and selfishly speaks to my heart because in Oakland County, we have a big audacious goal of trying to get 80% of our residents to have something beyond a high school diploma because you need it in this day and age. And it doesn't have to be a 4-year degree, and this is proof. This program is proof. This building is proof that if you come and do a study here, you can have a good, successful life in culinary arts. And so you're helping me to get to that goal, so I thank you for that. I said there was two things, and now I forgot. Oh, I know. The community aspect of OCC, and Pete, you just touched on it. OCC and its 5 campuses throughout Oakland County are amazing, and they do incredible work at teaching our young people and our adults, and I'm proud of the work that you do. But you had a vision when you started talking to me about this building of connecting it to the actual surrounding community. We're in downtown, and to be honest, before this addition, the campus didn't feel as connected to downtown as it could have. I guess I would put it this way. But to see the cafe downstairs, to hear about the classes and the other things that people can do here, I think is really going to integrate and inspire people to come here, learn here, and support your organization. So happy 60th birthday, and congratulations on this amazing building, and go Owls!
Thank you, Dave. Appreciate you being here and celebrating with us. And we'll be having you over for lunch really soon, and we'll celebrate some more. So appreciate you being here. Now I'd like to ask the chair of our Board of Trustees, Kathleen Bertolini, to say a few words.
Thank you so much, Peter, and welcome to all of you. Oh my gosh, I'm so lucky I get to be the chair during this time. I appreciate it. It is so wonderful to be here to commemorate the opening of OCC's new Culinary Studies Institute. It's truly an important milestone for the institution and a wonderful way to honor our 60 years in the community and set the table for the next 60 years. Since OCC opened its doors in 1965, we have seen incredible changes from fashion to food to teaching and learning. Is anyone else feeling a little nostalgic for some fancy stuffed celery, some tang, maybe an ambrosia salad while wearing our bell-bottom jeans? All those things have kind of changed, but what hasn't changed is our commitment to education and meeting the needs of the community. What brought us here? Well, it started with a big question. What if? What if we brought a high-quality culinary experience to downtown Royal Oak? We crushed that answer. Here's what it took to create this level of excellence. It was years of planning, discussion, careful stewardship of community resources, business and community partnerships, and of course, the future of education. I am proud to say that OCC's new Culinary Studies Institute surpasses all others for student education, professional development, state and national culinary competitions, community education, and hospitality and service. In other words, the best in Michigan, the best in Oakland County, and I would argue the best in the country right now. Our amazing building truly matches the talent of our faculty, chefs, team, and our amazing students, and ensures they thrive in this vibrant, nationally recognized culinary scene. It's important to note that this is not just big for Oakland County. Sorry, Dave. It matters for Michigan. OCC is one of the state's largest community colleges, undergoing tremendous change and growth. Our commitment to serving students and the community when and where they need us keeps us rooted in our mission and focused on the future. Michigan and all the communities around us, all the communities in Oakland County, depend on it. With that, I share with you, and Pete has been my Vanna for the moment, the governor recognizes our amazing achievements, and she has sent an official proclamation recognizing our history, service, leadership, and as well as our excellence in strategic and financial planning. I'm not going to read this to you all. We haven't had enough champagne, but as you can say, it says good job all, so there's that. I would be remiss, we're so awesome, we got another one. This is a second proclamation from two state representatives, Brenda Carter, who represents District 53, and Mike Harris, who represents the 52nd District. And again, good job all, well done. And I'm sure Pete will hang them somewhere nice in the building. So, my time in front of you has come to an end, and I need to pass the microphone over to our next speaker. And magic truly happens when we work together. And I would like to introduce Ben Maybach from Barton Malo to speak with you.
Good afternoon. Hey, come on, a little energy. Good afternoon. Okay. Hey, it's not just a good afternoon, it's a great day for Oakland Community College, for the city of Royal Oak, for Oakland County, southeastern Michigan, and the state of Michigan. But also, truly a great day for students, for future chefs, and I've never seen as many smiling white chef coats as I have today, which is a positive, but all of us who really enjoy good food. But the importance of this project is major. And digressing a little bit, I'm a big fan of community colleges, and the importance they play in our communities. The cost of a four-year education. Going to a community college is a very cost-effective way to get your basics in line, and also to get more insight of what you want for a four-year degree and going to the right school for the right reason, and building a base for a better 4 years. So again, what Oakland Community College is doing is a major asset. But also, whether you go to a four-year school or not, to have developed students and bases for future careers. But also, I think this project is truly an asset elevating the brand of the college. and not to be critical, but the college had a little bit of dated look here. How this has elevated that look, the brand of Oakland Community College, and also the city of Royal Oak. What an impressive building. Coming up from 10 Mile up Main Street, you could see the projection. It is an asset, and not just what it's going to do, but adding to the community. For Barton Mallow and myself personally, Oakland Community College in this project isn't just another client, another project. Oakland County is our home. Our headquarters is in Southfield. Our yards in Oak Park. I live in Farmington Hills. I rode through the Orchard Ridge campus earlier this week, and it's a added pride to be part of making our community better. But I also go back, Barton Mallow, our core purpose is for 100 years, building people, projects, community. We are very grateful and proud of our partnership with Oakland Community College, and together we are building, improving people and communities, which is very gratifying. I don't want to divert too much, and credit's been given to a lot of people, and it's been a great team that Oakland Community College had for us to work with. But from our team at Barton Mallow, Chris Snyder, Joe Frankie, Adam and Rebecca, again, what you all done and how you've done it, my thanks and a real credit to you. But we have to have a lot of trade partners and venues to bring a project this together, all the tradespeople in union. And this has been an impressive collective effort to achieve this final product. But I'm frequently asked, what is a successful project? And in my position, people look at some fundamentals: on time, within budget, the safety record, quality. But those are kind of fundamentals given. A truly successful project, in my mind, is more than achieving its intended objective. So the challenge and the responsibility is to the occupants of this building, the leadership of the college, and I have the utmost confidence in Peter, the team at Oakland Community College in this building will truly make this a very, very successful project and a community asset. We are building more than a building here today. We are building people's future. Thanks for allowing us to be part of this project and the OCC journey. And to all involved in this project, the very, very best, and truly make a difference and impact a lot of people's lives. Thank you.
Thank you, Ben. Honored to have you here representing Barton Mallow, and really appreciate your commitment to the people, projects, as well as the community, and being on time every time. In fact, we were laughing a little bit earlier this morning. It's on time. We actually had contractors installing the handrail and another contractor following right behind that person putting the flowers up on that handrail. But we are on time, and if I wouldn't have said anything, you wouldn't even know. So, appreciate you, Ben. And so we've spent a lot of time talking about really kind of the community aspect of this facility. And so we want to spend a little time talking a little bit about the student as well as the student and academic aspects. So I'd like to ask Cindy Carbone to say a few words. Cindy is Dean of Communication, Arts, and Humanities. She's deeply committed to mentoring both students and faculty, ensuring that they both succeed. Cindy?
What a wonderful day. And I stand up here and I just have this huge sigh of relief. My heart is filled with such pride, and I probably will need some tissues a little later on. Let me add my appreciation to all of you for being here and celebrating with us. We cannot tell you how much this building means to all of our chefs, all of our students, and all of the staff here at OCC. We are here to showcase this state-of-the-art facility, and it truly is a state-of-the-art facility, our A1 chefs, and our outstanding students who you can kind of hear in the background getting ready so that you can relish all of the delectable delights that they have for you during our open house. As Peter has already said, this has been a long time coming. We have planned this building for 10 years. The chefs have been talking about this building for more than 10 years, and if any of you ever joined us at the Orchard Ridge campus, you know why. But this building surpasses all of that. It provides our students with exceptional lab space, which will enhance their student success and attract new students. We doubled our culinary population this fall. I didn't know where we were going to have classes because we had classes in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and I'm going, where are we going to put all of these students, which is really a goal that Peter wanted to have. The innovation and the technology in this building is second to none. Everything in this building is connected through technology. Our demonstration classrooms and teaching kitchens are all equipped with live stream capabilities, so every educational lesson can be shared, recorded, and archived. All of our spaces are connected, very much like our chefs are connected and our students are connected, which brings effective teaching and learning together. We are literally wired for success. I have to recognize and take a few minutes to shout out our incredible chefs and our incredible students. Many of them are world-renowned. They have served in A-class restaurants throughout Southeast Michigan, and they have studied around the world. And some of them have even won a few awards along the way. Chef Doug, Chef Julie, Chef Athena, and Chef Greg. All incredible people to work with. I also want to shout out to our adjunct chefs. We wouldn't be here without our adjunct chefs supporting everything that all of our students do, and they are as dedicated to our success as our students are in that adjunct forum because they love what they do. Our food service staff, Sue Sebastian and Sarah West, and if you were here 10 weeks ago when we got occupancy and could move into the building, you would have seen a flurry of activity when they were unpacking, washing dishes, washing pans, trying to put them away, and all I could do was bring them chocolate and say, "Great job, team, great job." They are truly an incredible an incredible group and team of individuals who are dedicated to the success of our chefs. Now our students. You're going to hear from one of those students here in a few minutes, but they are such a special group. They're so dedicated. They bring with them an appetite, and I use that word purposely, an appetite for learning and an excitement to be in this shiny new kitchen. Several of them. We have students who are perennial winners in ice carving, and you see some of those here, in culinary skills, in hospitality serving competitions, at state, regional, and national competitions. I cannot tell you how proud and pleased I am to share this building with them and to share all of our pride with them. I want to thank our team, our colleagues across the college who have been with us on this 10-year journey, our board, our chancellor, and everyone who has contributed to this success. It is now my distinct pleasure to invite Aaron Brown to the stage, who is one of our award-winning students, who you will be inspired by. Aaron.
And the 2025 Skills USA Restaurant Service National Championship goes to Oakland Community College. And while I am proud to be the one this year who is wearing this medal, this is not just an individual accomplishment, but a team and a family accomplishment. I could not have made this journey without the support of our chef staffs, our support staffs, and even our board of trustees, the foundation, and everybody here. How did I get here? If you would have told me when I started in 2014 that I would be a national champion, I wouldn't have believed you. But walking through the halls of the old building, passing all of the inspirational students before me, the chefs before me, I stand here on the shoulders of giants, and I am happy to pass the torch on to the next generation. I look out here and I see some of my old chefs, Chef Kevin, Chef Sue, Chef Dan. Thank you very much for your inspiration. The new schools, Chef Doug, Chef Stroker, Chef Julie, Chef Athena, and our new adjuncts who I'm looking forward to getting to know. I hope that I can inspire our next generation of students to also be leaders, to sit back, and it's always fun. One of the things I've enjoyed about Oakland Community College is the family environment. They have helped me through my tough times as I've been a student here. And I'm reminded of just last night, our events and catering class was here later, and we're helping one of our other teams get ready, and the whole class gathered around us, and we're making 500 dumplings for tonight. Nobody complained. We just stood there, and we supported each other, and that's what I love about this institution. You can find that love everywhere, and that's why I am proud to be here representing not just myself, but everybody whose journey comes through OCC. I started as a career change. I have my day job, and I came to OCC at night because they had a night program. And then I fell in love with the food, the techniques, the technology, the staff, and my story is but one of many. I've met many students from local, national, international, young, in high school, retired. You'll find everybody here. And I love that we support everybody, whether you want to be a chef, whether you want to be in hospitality, whether you just want to learn how to cook better. You're always welcome here at OCC. And that's why I'm proud to be a representative of this community. So thank you very much. And it is my pleasure to welcome one of my favorite chefs, one of my mentors, Chef Doug Gans.
Great job. Thank you, Aaron. Welcome, everyone. It's so nice to see you here today and be a part of this festive occasion. This has been a long time coming, and you probably have all heard this before, build it and they will come. And boy, we've witnessed that. They are lining up around the block, and we hope that keeps happening. I mean, it's a very exciting time. And to hear the students that walk through these doors in the first few weeks of the semester and hear their comments about how wonderful this building is, how professionally done it was put together so perfectly, and there's just this whole new excitement for our program. And there's always been excitement, always. And I'll go back in time a little bit. I'll try not to bore you too much. But when I started with the college 23 years ago, I know, it was a long time ago, they pulled me into a meeting, and it was probably my first couple weeks. And that meeting was about a new building, kind of where was the department going, you know, could we build a new building, would we renovate the building we were in, and realize that was 23 years ago. And I kind of sat there listening. I'm like, hey, I just started. We're talking about a new building. What's wrong with this one? And then I got to work in it for a while, and I realized, yep, we need a new one. Yeah, it was ready. It was time. But during that meeting, one of our now retired faculty members, Susan Baer, she said, you know what? Forget the renovation here. Forget building a new building here at Orchard Ridge. We need to be in Royal Oak. And we all kind of sat there and were like, why? And she said, Royal Oak is up and coming. The restaurant scene is phenomenal. You know, you're close to Birmingham, you're close to the city of Detroit. We're centrally located between the east side and west side of the city, you know, their state, the area, I guess. And we couldn't argue. We're like, that sounds really good. And then we all kind of rolled our eyes and said, never going to happen. All of us. I didn't say that, of course, but everyone else. Everyone else said that. And fast forward, it took 20 years, and here we are. Here we are. And this was, a lot of this, what we see today, was because of our chancellor and his forward thinking, Peter Provenzano. So Peter, thank you so much. And of course, Peter had a great board of trustees that sponsored him, or not sponsored him, but supported him and supported us. And they kind of paved the way for us. And yes, it's been a long time coming, and we could not be more happy with the final result. But really, and so many people have said this already, it's about the students. And this building is built on the shoulders of all of our past students who have done just amazing things. They are working at some of the best restaurants in Michigan, even across the United States, and some even internationally. So we are very fortunate to have the student body. And Aaron, you know, he's another fine example of students that have competed and done very, very well. And I have to believe all those success stories had to be a little part of this building. They had to have been. At least I'm going to believe that. And I'm very proud of our students. I'm very excited for the future. I don't think I'm going to be here for the next 60, but I will definitely stick around for a while to see where this goes. And it's a very exciting time, not just for our department, but for the college as a whole. To be here with the fine folks in Royal Oak, then this community, there are great things that are going to happen here. Great things. And we have a wonderful past. We've had tremendous, you know, faculty members who have now gone on to retire, and they're so giving, and I know they're sitting out there excited to see where this future goes. I know they are, because in the last couple of days, the phone was ringing off the hook. What can we do? What can we do? And a couple of those, you know, retirees came in and helped me in the kitchen all day yesterday. A bunch of these students that you see around here are not really students. They're graduates who have decided to give back, and it's constant. That's our department. That's culinary. We talk about Detroit and this area being grit. That's culinary students. That's culinary faculty. They give, and they give. And it's exciting to see how much more we are going to give, our students are going to give, and just to see where things go. This is going to be a really exciting future. So thank you for being here. There is food all over this building. It was prepared by our wonderful students and staff, both floors, second and third floor, and you're in for a treat. We let the students design these menus. They are working on them right now. We told them, hey, you better be ready right at 4 o'clock, and we can't be there to help you. So I just told my students, I said, if you have a question, you have full authority to answer it yourself. Because there's no one there to save you right now. I said, just go and don't look back. And once you start, just keep on making food. So we are expecting a couple thousand people, and that just shows you, we kind of had to slow it down a little bit. It shows you the excitement. And I just thank you, everyone, for being a part of this. Thank you, Barton Mallow. Great job. Thank you, HED. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Board of Trustees. Thank you, the City of Royal Oak. And thank you, Oakland County. This is a great place to be. So I am going to invite our speakers up, and we are going to, our ribbon cutting, cake cutting is going to take place here, and we're going to start the festivities.
Okay, I see the pizzas coming out of our Italian pizza oven. Yes, we have one. I also see the cake is ready to be delivered. So want to thank everyone for coming here. Enjoy the rest of the evening, afternoon. And after tonight, we hope to see you back. And every time you come back, be prepared to discover something new. So thank you so much. Appreciate all of the support and you being here today.